Yo, what is up, everyone? Happy Monday. Welcome back to the stream. New week. New chances to lose it all. Isn't that what we say? New opportunities to lose it all. To bet the farm and lose it all. Hope we all had a very good weekend. Hope we all enjoyed a bit of sunshine if it was a sunny part of the world, wherever you are. Yeah, let's get my fat head on the screen, see how we're looking today. Not bad. Not bad. That is way too orange. I thought we fixed that. I need to get the engineers on the job. Thank you, MBG Lifestyle. Appreciate the YouTube sub. Lala with the 15-month resub. Let's go. Appreciate it, Lala. Thank you very much for the that's over a year. A year and a quarter, if my quick maths. Oh wow. If my quick maths checks out. Gotta turn myself down on YouTube here. There we go. Yeah, so we're rocking the triple setup today. Again, the triple threat. We're doing Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Speaking of which, Victor with the raid. Thank you very much, Victor. Welcome all the Victor Valiants. What do we call you guys again? The Victor Valiants. The Victor Legends. Welcome to the stream. Victorious. The victorious Victors. That's so lame. La moustache from Milan. 12 points. It's a Eurovision joke. I got that, XS. What's up, Twitching? And catch up on the Twitch chat here. What's up, Nico? What's up, Don Quesarano, my man? Are we back or what? Yeah, bouncing off the lows here. We are so back. Thank you, Tony, for getting all those commands in. Hope you're alright after your ordeal last night. Ended up watching the sunset in Wolverhampton. That is, that's what we like to see. Bear Locker, what's up, my man? What's up, No Timothy? Wrecked. Oh, you got wrecked? Yeah, I think anyone shorting range those got wrecked for sure. Bonjour. Is that a Simpsons reference? Mustache Monday? We should rename the stream. I like that. Mustache Monday. We'll get there are a few streamers who have dirty tashes. Mine might be among the dirtiest, but Maine has a pretty, Maine's one can get pretty dirty. Dr. Degen also has his, I think, is as dirtier than either of the two of us. It's pretty filthy. I think the long hair as well. The long hair and the tashes, it's a look. It's a look for sure. Good morning, boys. Cheat code EMAs is on, yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, the Ultra Instinct EMA. That's what we need. BTC continues to bump here. 15 minutes until New York Open. I'm expecting something. Not sure what to expect, but we're expecting something. Shout out Victor's chat. Exactly, Treybucks. Hope you're doing well, Treybucks. Hope you're enjoying the rare bit of sunshine that we got this weekend. The Victor Virgins. that would be on brand. The Vic heads. I like Vic heads. What's up, Farhan? How we doing? Twitching, my man. XS Mini Wheeze. What is up? I think I'll reach 10k Follows coins today. Follows Florins. What's the exchange rate? What's the exchange rate of Follows Florins? What's up, 17 Tricks? Good morning, DS Group. What's up, Crypto Chimpanzee? Is that the famous Crypto Chimp? The one and only. The Chad mustache. The dirty sex offender mustache. The very close to getting demonetized mustache. BTC bounced from the 100 EMA. Yeah, the 100 daily EMA. We'll look at that. We'll look at that in a second. I have a chart open. Let me say hello to the YouTube fan. We got Almost 20 in. We're pushing the YouTube. We're pushing the YouTube. Need to get to what would be a good goal? What would be a good goal for the YouTube? I have like 3,000 something subs today. We'll go for 5K. 5K by end of year. For a relatively quiet YouTube channel. We'll see. We might get some more content going on that later in the year. What's up, Mohico? Says, champ, I've followed you on Twitter as well. Let's go. Love to hear it, man. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Mini Masterpiece? What's up, Devs? What's up, God's Will? You love me, Yashar. I love you. Thank you very much for the knowledge. Thank you very much for being here. MBG. What's up, Shiraz? Good evening from Sharjah. Sharjah? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. UAE. What's up, Checkmate? Appreciate the follow. Thank you. You just opened a short. Brave. What's up, Tony? In the chat as well. Love it. What's up, Mark G? What's up, Samuel? You appreciate me streaming on YouTube. Yeah, it was by popular request. by popular consensus. Also, to be honest, the only reason I didn't do it for so long was I thought because I was a Twitch partner that I was maybe not allowed. There was definitely rules about that a year ago. I think they've been taken away now. Also, it took me a long time to get multi-stream working. Like, it took me like over a month. Because the thing is, to test it, I had to go live. And if I went live and there was something wrong, the stream had already started. So I had to just be like, okay, well, I'll figure it out next stream. And that happened like 10 times in a row. Turns out there was a setting, there was like a fucking weird little setting in my YouTube settings that I needed to enable. Anyway, all that back-end stuff is very exciting, I'm sure. 2 days of Sahara weather straight into monsoon season. Yeah, nothing like Ireland, exactly. 900 viewers on Twitter, damn, your bread and butter going well. Yeah, but I don't know, man. The Twitter views seem very cheesy to me. They seem very cheesed. Because I think it's, I think they record a view if someone's just like scrolling through their home feed and they click play on your Twitter stream for like 5 seconds. That seems to me like that's probably counted as a view. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. We'd love to know how they measure that stuff. Are we expecting a drop for New York Open? Yeah. I'll just say this much. I think it's like 4 of the last 5 Mondays we've had a sell-off on New York Open, or a sell-off, a net sell-off, let's say. Maybe not an immediate sell-off. And like the last 2 weeks, it's been crazy. I think last week it was like, it was either 3 of the 5 days or 4 of the 5 days. Just burgers want us to be poor. I kept on making that post. I literally quote tweeted myself like 4 times last week, where I said that pumping on New York Open continues to be one of the most bearish low time frame signals in crypto. I had ample opportunity to quote tweet myself. So we'll see. The Twitter live numbers last stream was mental, yeah. A little bit too mental, I think. GameStop thing, what is going on? So, Roaring Kitty, I don't know what his real name is. He's the guy who orchestrated or was largely responsible for the GameStop short squeeze in 2021, where a lot of big players, institutions had huge short positions on GameStop, and him and like Reddit, basically, it was like the Wall Street Bets community on Reddit, just started buying stock to squeeze them, and they got squeezed bad, and it just became such a big meme, and everyone got in on it, that GameStop, like the stock went from like, wasn't it like $20 or $20 or sub 20 or something like that, and it went to like 300, something fucking nuts. Anyway, just watch the film. Is there a film on that? What's up, Montebiata? Says, hi, False. Nice to hear your thoughts. Appreciate that, man. Catch up on Twitch follows here. Tim K. Timmy, appreciate the follow. Glock. Ahmed, appreciate the follow. Red Scon. Berlinger. Capu. Appreciate the follows, guys. Terror. The Mighty AQ. 80 Goat. Thanks for the follows. And Stefan and MBG. Thank you for the YouTube subs. Lala, of course, with the 15-month resub. Victor with the raid. And Checkmate with the follow. Thank you, Twitch fam. It's on Netflix. I don't think it's on my Netflix. I have a funny Netflix though. The main X Media Studio video view metric is triggered when the user watches a video for at least 2 seconds and sees at least 50% of the player of the video of the video player in view. Okay, that's interesting. That's really good to know. That lines up with what I was thinking though. Like a 2-second view counts as a view. I'll take it. What's up, Webproof Agent? How you doing? How you doing? I was channeling your inner Joey there. I think we're going to... What are we on now? 9 minutes until the New York Open. Let's have a quick recap of the trading account. I think that makes sense. And then we'll jump into Trading View. So, trading account is up. It's up a little bit since last we spoke. So you might remember that I took this loss live on stream on Friday. And then that evening I actually took a scalp long on BTC. Sorry, not that evening. It was Saturday afternoon. And I caught a really nice move. I closed actually at... I got in at 60.6 and I closed at 61.3. So I'd be up big if I just held that fucker, but trying to focus on scalps for this account. Oh, you guys can barely see that. Trying to focus on scalps for this account, as you know. So that's what that looks like now. On CoinMarketMan, this is what it looks like. Do we really need the whale here? Get out of here, whale. We're not a whale. I don't feel like a whale today. No whale necessary for the moment. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Up only so far. Just 6 trades. You guys can't really see that, can you? Just 6 trades. 4 wins. 2 L's. The 2 L's I actually took were on BTC and ENA, both of which I opened on Friday stream. So if you only ever watched me on Friday stream, you'd be thinking, rightly so, that I'm a extremely inaccurate trader. That's fair enough. Fair enough appraisal. But we bounced back. We caught a nice scalp on Saturday. Actually on my phone, which is rare enough for me to trade on my phone, but got the job done. The Teal Street equity curve looks a little bit less, a little bit more square, a little bit more geometric. So that's what we're at now. We're sitting at nearly 5.9k. So that's after, BTC going for it. So we are we are at plus $900 after, I can't remember when I took my first trade on this account. Oh yeah, 4th of May. So 9 days. So we're up $900 after 9 days. That's pretty good. Can't complain with that. Let's just continue. That swing looks good though. Which, the BTC swing? It's called Dumb Money. Okay. What's up, baby boss trader? Forisu. Konbanwa. Pump your Pepe. Pepe probably looks fucking fantastic. The best looking charts at the moment, in my opinion, are like Render, Arweave, and Pepe, and I'm in positions on... Yeah, look at this. I'm in positions on 2 of those. Render looks great. The fact that Render is within, you know, less than 20% of all-time high? Yeah, like 16% of all-time high now. That's nuts, considering that a ton of alts are down 50% or more. Arweave as well, I think looks really good. Yeah, Arweave is the same. I actually don't know, is this all-time high? I suspect it isn't. With 15% from this yearly high. Ton looks good. Yeah, I heard a lot of people talk about Ton. But yeah, as you guys know, my biggest spot position, and it's not even close, is Render. Render is like 70% of my spot portfolio or something like that. It's a huge, huge number. Is it 70%? Maybe slightly under 70%. 65 or 60, I'm not sure. I'd have to tot it all up again. Probably slightly bigger than before, actually, because it's bounced harder than the rest of my bags. I have like a rune bag that's underwater. 5 minutes till New York Open. I have a rune bag that's, yeah, like 13% underwater. That's okay. We'll get there. We'll get back. We'll get back in the green. What about Solana? What is that? You love Pepe? Pepe's only 10% from all-time high? Yeah, man. The dump has started on BTC. You want me to mark up BTC just for SXD using the chart markup request? I can do that. We're just gonna watch New York Open first, though. So one of the things I want to draw your attention to just before I mark up BTC is lots of people saying the bottom is in here. I would just be a little bit skeptical. It looks good for sure, but we need to break this high. We need to do this. Structurally speaking, we need to do that. I do think we're just ranging. I do think that price is just in a range. I would love to see this. I would love to see this. I think it looks less likely now. I was kind of angling for this when we were trading around 61K. It looks a little less likely now. But New York Open in like just over 3 minutes. So let's see. Let's get into trading view. Yeah. So big fucking, it wasn't exactly a V-shaped reversal. What do you call these? This is like a reverse Bart, right? The old reverse Bart. The U-shape reversal. But let's see. We're going to go down to the M1. New York Open is in just over 2 minutes. So if people are wondering why I'm drawing your attention to New York Open after a weekend is, at least in the last like 2 months, has usually resulted in a bit of a sell-off. So we'll see. In my opinion, the high to break is 67K. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Erman Trauto, appreciate the follow. Yeah, 100%. To be honest, I don't massively read those things super strictly. Like I'm not like, this was the high that led to the low, therefore we need to break above. I think sometimes reading structure like that can be a little bit counterintuitive. I don't mind using this as the high. I don't mind that. What are we on now? 1 minute 30 seconds. Can I check out? Nope. Can't do that, I'm afraid. First time in the chat. You got it. First time in the chat, my man. You can't come in with a random low cap meme coin ticker. You gotta, you know, call me old school. I like to be kissed on the lips before you try and slip it in. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of foreplay before you come at me with the low cap tickers. Just a little bit of foreplay. You know? I'm not asking for the moon here. Just a little bit of kissing before you try and get into my pants. Can we get a Florence bet going on Candle at some point in the stream? Yes, we can. 100%. This channel turning LGTQ IA plus minus. I don't know what half of those are, to be honest. But all love. Come on Friday with the pump and dump, the rose pump and dump. Yeah, exactly. That's usually a good time. All right, 4 seconds until New York Open. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, exciting times. Now remember, usually the initial move, the 2 time periods we look at, or maybe 3, first 15 minutes. So, first 15 minutes. We can write these down. QIQXDD, appreciate the follow, brother. Plus 15 minutes. This is gonna be plus That's gonna be plus 30, and then plus an hour. I would say there was the three main ones. That makes sense. Main, primary, whatever, and plus 60. So usually if you get a pump the first 15 minutes or first 30 minutes, that shit retraces. In my experience, in the last 2 months at least, if you go back and test it, that has happened a lot. What does Mr. Velvet mean? I'm not sure. What's up, 80 Goat? Burgers coming in, yeah, exactly. Sorry, Daddy. Who's Daddy? Black Velvet. You shorted M15 FEG. Nice, brother. This is a scary short to take. I know Victor's short as well. But if we dump in the first 15-30 minutes, that can be a fade in the other direction. Hololife says this is the plan. We'll look at that. Okay, you're using some diagonal resistance. Let's get eyes on this, chat. This is from Hololife. He's got some triple tap set up on, is that ORSI? OBV? Please someone explain to me what OBV is. ORSI is below it. Some kind of stochastic indicator? I don't use OBV. On balance volume. Oh, Income Sharks uses that. Income Sharks uses that. I don't know anything about it, to be honest. So looking for a flip of the trend line resistance. Yeah, I've spoken about that before. I think trend lines are super dangerous to use because there's so much subjectivity involved. That's basically it. But yeah, seems like a good idea. You've got the range drawn correctly. I mean, we're at the place where price should bounce, right? Eli uses it? Okay, interesting. To be honest, I can safely say I've never used it. The only thing I know about it is that Income Sharks uses it. I don't even remember how he uses it, to be honest. On balance volume is a technical trading momentum indicator that uses volume flow to predict changes. Okay, good to know. Are gonna pump in New York Open. Checkmate hasn't seen the Rose pump and dump. Yeah. It's a spectacle. Rookie swears by meme diagonal trend breakouts. Yeah, I think they work in certain conditions better than other conditions, right? Isn't that it? Doge flying 2 on low time frame. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm just not gonna get. This is the Doge entry that I've been waiting for like, I'm waiting for this for like a month. I'm not sure. The high to break is 100k. BTC looks like it's had a macro range deviation and reclaim. Yeah. I agree. But the thing is, I think we need to clear some levels first. It looks fucking fantastic, don't get me wrong. We need to clear some levels first. The inverse Bart Simpson, that's exactly what it is, yeah. Stop marking BTC, mark me. What the hell? That's too racy for this stream. I appreciate it, but appreciate the offer. That's too racy, even for my standards. Call this the 200 TMA setup, yeah. The 200 TEMA. Hey fellas, is there a Chroma celebration discount for May this year? We just had, literally a week ago, 2 weeks ago, we had a Chroma celebration discount. It was a birthday celebration. We turned 2. Yay. And we ran it for a week. So it's been over for a week. Such a good FEG on entry on Doge H1. Yeah, for me, Doge is just hard to trade with all this liquidity below. You thought it was the whole of May. Nope. It ran for the first week of May. OBV can predict support, resistance, and breakout actually before price does the movement. That's why income sharks mostly use it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, probably not something I'm gonna read about. Like, the thing is, at a certain point, I think you have to kind of cut off like the new trading stuff that you're taking on board. Like I've been looking at TPO stuff. I've actually been reading a lot about it over the weekend. Because I used to look at TPO stuff a lot more. I think on a day like this, it's not as useful, but certainly on range bound days. Yeah, but I was reading a lot about it, and I was like, yeah, fuck, I really want to get back into this and start using it to trade. But I also don't think it's going to replace like my current, like the way I read the market currently. And I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm not going to be like reading books by fucking Stademeyer or whatever his name is and delving into Twitter threads. I think having just a surface level knowledge of how TPO works, rather than getting into the details and the specifics and really changing the way I trade, because at a certain point you have something that works for you, and I think introducing new elements is kind of a misappropriation of your own time and your own focus. Not to say that you can't constantly improve, of course you can. I added, for instance, I think I added, because I never used to look at stuff like OI, CVD, funding, stuff like that, like basic coinlines data. I never used to look at that, and I basically added all that to my repertoire about a year ago, and now I have like one full screen of my setup is dedicated to that. So there's always, you know, there's always room to learn and room to improve, but at a certain point I think it gets to a place where you shouldn't have like, you know, 2 or 3 things and then you're like, oh, and I'm gonna introduce GAN theory, and oh, actually, yeah, I think I might try and bring Wyckoff into the equation, and oh yeah, you know what I actually think would be great is if I got some fucking some Elliott wave theory going, because at a certain point it's you know, there's too much. It's one of the things I always recommend to newer traders. I basically wasted my first year. It's hard to say it was wasted. It was productive time, but it wasn't the most efficient use of my time. I basically learned everything there was to learn about every trading style. I was reading about Elliott Wave, I was reading about GAN fans, I was reading about Wyckoff, I was reading about price action, I was reading about auction market theory, you know, I was reading about all these different trading styles. And I was implementing them in various ways, I was experimenting with them, I was trading off them. And at the end, I became moderately good at like 10 different trading styles, but I wasn't proficient in any of them, right? And I think that's something that newer traders can fall into, that, especially if you're, I don't know, if you're one of these people who likes, you know, learning or reading, who enjoys learning about new methods and putting those methods into practice, as I certainly am and was at the time. I think you can fall into that pitfall of diversifying your attention too much, diversifying your focus, and becoming kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none, if that makes sense. Far better to find 1 or 2 trading disciplines that you think might suit your risk tolerance, your sensibilities, your personality, whatever it is, and you know, and really dig deep into those, right? So at the moment, I would say that my trading style is like 80 to 90% price action, with, you know, the remaining 10 to 20% being stuff like auction market theory and a little bit of order flow. And that's it, you know. And I'm not really of the mindset where like someone shows me like a Wyckoff chart, I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I need to add Wyckoff to my repertoire, because at a point I think it's very, very much diminishing returns, and it actually becomes counterintuitive to add more struts to your wheel, if that makes sense. That's your issue right now, Saz? Yeah. Honestly, I think a lot of traders fall into that trap, so trust me, you're not alone. TPO footprint charts intimidate you, something fierce. Why is that? Can I talk about how to trade TPO? Yeah, honestly, I'm not well placed to talk about it because I don't know that much. But like, these are basically just, they're market profiles, very similar to volume profiles. where each of these blocks represents an amount of time the price is spent at that level. So you have things like points of control, value area high, value area low, value area. You have like, this is called excess because they're single prints. You have when you get a single print inside the range like this. So when you get, these are single prints, I believe, unless that's also counted as excess. No, it wouldn't be. Those would be considered single prints. Those are just corresponding to imbalanced price. What else? You can get poor highs and poor lows. They're equivalent to equal highs, equal lows. We don't have any here, but basically when you get two blocks at the end. I mean, yeah, it's funny. When you kind of branch out into a few different trading disciplines, you realize that a lot of them are saying the same thing, just arriving at that data through different methods. You know what I mean? But yeah, interesting. Something that I might keep one eye on, but I'm not going to be trading off TPO anytime soon, for sure. Has to be a simple system, I agree. Besides taking positions on little blocks. Well, that's basically it. TPO had it sometime. It was conceptualized since it reflected the nature of market trading at the time. Nowadays, not so much. Interesting. Recproof is the king of TPO. Does he use TPO? Or does he use volume profile? I'm not sure, actually. Wyckoff and ICT are great to study even if you don't use wholesale. I agree. Everyone should start with FEG imbalances. That's what I would recommend. Yeah, I think having a good idea of how balanced and imbalanced price works in tandem is a great idea. There are definitely, like, to go back to that point, there are definitely concepts that you should be aware of. You know, like you should know about support and resistance. You should know about supply and demand. You should know about balance and imbalance. Like, you should know about all those things. You should know about value. You should know about all those things even if you never trade off them. You know what I mean? Elliott waves is the most ambiguous approach one could imagine, and I would really like to closely examine profitability function of company using Elliott waves. Interesting. Okay, it's vilified a little bit, isn't it? If it works, it works. Everyone trades different. I actually know a very profitable company which only uses Elliott waves. Interesting. Okay. Twitter doesn't show live viewers. Why does it only show views? Yeah, I have no idea. It's a bit, it's a bit discommoding. Mind sharing the color setting? Just take a screenshot of the chart, my guy. Jimmy halted. Interesting. BTC dominance triple top. I haven't looked at the BTC dom chart in a while. BTC dom. Triple top on what time frame? Bro, what are you talking about? This thing is just grinding up. That's why alts aren't having fun. It's why BTC is up like fucking $2,000 on the day, and alts like ENA just look like death. Jonesy long Tia. Can I analyze? Okay, interesting. Tia. Let me... high time frame, low time frame. Oh, BTC dominance triple top on the 15 minute? Okay. Who's reading, it's a legit question. Who's reading, BTC dominance on the 15 minute? Tia. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, so... let me just catch up on YouTube comments. Different this time. What's different this time, Mark? Can I have a look at Hund? Hund is probably one of the most requested charts I get on stream. Someone tell me, is there something worth looking at? If we look at Hund, it's serious analysis only. CM2, we can't just be goofing. Can't just be goofing. Filicone swears by Elliott Wave, really likes it. Filicone Wait, is that Filicone the Asian dude with the 16 fucking screens? With the... Is that Filicone? Is he... I didn't realize he was a legit trader. I thought he was a meme. Oh, you're looking for 9.4. What is up, Jonesy? What's the difference between... I can't even say that. I'll get demonetized. EBTC going from bad to worse. Yeah, I can't even look at that chart anymore. Marketing team unfollows the stream. Yeah. How that must be a stressful job. That must be a very stressful job. Just waking up every morning and hoping that there hasn't been a new diss track. Hoping that your creator is keeping it together. Something like this. I really don't like that we took buy side liquidity here. Just arrived. Did you take a position? I certainly did not. Can I share my trading view background color? I mean, I could be tripping here. Is it not just off black? Oh, it's not. I have a custom black here. Wow. Okay. Well, believe it or not, you can just screenshot ja ja or ha ha. I don't know. It depends if he's Spanish or not. Appreciate the sub. And Philippe, appreciate the YouTube sub. I cannot tell you how much I hate that sub color. It's... Why is it orange? I put red in the thing. Nah fam, we're gonna do orange. Can someone keep the burgers away from the desk? Yeah. What are they doing here? Well, we'll see. We're just checking it. You know American budgets do affect crypto, especially if Biden stays in. Can we just abandon the burgers? Yeah, just close up shop for a US session. If you don't look at the chart, it doesn't go down. That's fucking 420 IQ, bro. We got a chart markup request for BTC, though. I want to get to that before I chart markup anything else. Buddy who did the chart markup request. What time frame do you want? Because I have a lot of... Juffer SXD. What time frame would you like? Not acceptable what they're doing. The last 2 or 3 weeks, yeah. Juffer, if you're still in the chat, let me know what time frame you want. Otherwise, I'll just do my standard analysis. Standard high time frame analysis. 1 hour. Okay. We can do 1 hour. I think I already have the hourly chart here somewhere, don't I? Surely. Oh yeah, so this was my hourly chart. We actually already have it marked out. So this was the arrow that I drew on Saturday. I was looking for a little bit of a pump on Sunday, followed by Monday dump. No, so far we haven't really gotten that. Gonna leave that there though. Chalky with the YouTube sub. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. VAL. Where's VAL now though? So VAL is 61.3k. Yeah, just around here. So let me pull my H4 EMA. That's so outrageous to me. I'm sorry. That's just the funniest thing. I'm not even a fucking EMA maxi. That's just too funny. Oh, can you guys all please send... Can you please send the Twitter link? I would really appreciate it. If we could get a few more likes and reposts on that. Get as many of the homies involved as possible. What are the burgers doing here? Oh, the buyback. The buyback has started. So let's see. It's the first 15 minutes. First 15 minutes. So back to BTC. I did not get long. As I said, the only long scalp I took was here to here. Literally, tiny scalp. I caught a $600 move. And as with all these scalps, just goes much higher eventually. I am waiting for. I was waiting. Maybe I'll have to readjust my plans. My plan while we were doing this was to wait for something like that. Tag into this demand zone, also a golden pocket. To be honest, probably not going to get that now. However, some bearish opium. Reacting from the H4 EMA 200 now, which so far we have failed to reclaim for over a month now. We've just been trading underneath it. A couple of times we've retested it here, 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 arguably even here and here, 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 here. Just remarkable how well it's acting as a dynamic resistance level. So with that in mind, I mean, break above here and it's anyone's game, right? Equal highs here. As I said, I think the high that needs to get taken for me to flip bullish is this one. I think anything under here, it still just looks a bit meh. I don't know. Hard to say. I mean, this is still technically just a lower high, right? Lower low, lower high. So let's see. I'm not getting too excited yet. See what the burgers want to do here. Maybe something like this. I do think. I mean, these lows look terrible. We have order block below, but realistically, I do think that a price shouldn't come down. Price shouldn't revisit these lows. Right? We shouldn't really do this now. I'm not sure that that's what bulls would want to see. At least not with any kind of bearish momentum. Maybe a rollover. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. I think here is no man's land for me. I don't have anything to do here. Potentially something like this. Let me do that right. Potentially something like this. Right? Not sure I'm going to be doing. If we got that today, I'm not sure I would take it though. I just want to wait to see what the New York session does today. New York session on a Monday after a weekend. It's just been super low probability for me recently. Super choppy, very scammy. What's everyone's thoughts on Pi Network? I have no thoughts on Pi Network. Plotting the 200 TMA. Okay, we actually will. Which one is it? It's not the top. It's not this one, surely. Is it this one? Is this it? The TMA? Is this it? The one we were looking at in the server this morning? I'm about to use this as confluence for my long idea, right? TEMA maxis. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Who's that? Juffer. Hope that answers your question. I think like higher time frame, we're bouncing from range low. It's range low sport. Like, so basically, I know this is such a fucking up or down answer, but the bullish argument here is that this is a range. We're bouncing from range support. We should revisit mid-range and maybe even rotate to range highs. That's the bullish argument. It's super simple. The bearish argument is that we are cooling off after an explosive upside move, and now we're just putting in lower highs and lower lows. It's really that simple as well, right? In which case you're looking for a low down here. So it's two types of structure, whether you're a range maxi or a structural price flow maxi. That's basically it. I'm favoring the range personally, but I can't ignore the fact that BTC has failed to put in a higher high on high time frame in 2 months. Right? Can't ignore that fact. Consolidate, manipulate, repeat, no narrative. PA is rough. Need a trend to develop. Yeah. Yeah, we will see. We will see exactly. No worries, Jeffer. Sato's short liquidation is 63.5. Oh, GME halted. Like, it actually halted. Wow. That's mad. For a 4th time today. We need more bull meat. Yeah. What were we charting? We're charting Tia. We was charting Tia. Why is Sato so famous? Yeah, he's a streamer. He's a Korean streamer. We've watched him a few times on this stream. I don't know. I don't really like Tia here. I'm just looking at my watch list. Wow, Ina took a fucking nosedive. Jesus Christ. Oh, we actually longed this last stream. I cut way early. I cut at like 0.83, which is good because it just fucking, it's dead since then. Yeah, it was a bad play, to be honest. I still think this thing is just fucking rounding out. It's just so hard to time these, you know? Go down again. Like, that was jupe for me, was I just got stopped out like 3 times trying to fucking trade it while I was chopping at the bottom, and then a month later it was like 3x from my entry. All of your homies hate Ina, yeah. It's the new juke for me, yeah. Although we didn't lose anywhere near as much money on Ina as I did on juke. Do I got Telegram open in the background? Always, yeah. I have volume alerts and open interest alerts and new listing alerts on Telegram. That's basically what I use Telegram for. Even Follis is a streamer, but if Follis shorts, nobody loses their minds. Yeah, I mean, so first of all, I wouldn't say that my hit rate on stream is particularly good. I think the trades I take on stream they can be questionable at times. They're way more questionable than the trades I give in Discord, for example. Because at the end of the day, you want to have, you want to be a little bit entertaining, right? You want to entertain the troops, just a little bit. So sometimes I'll take a speculative stream trade that I wouldn't share in Discord, or maybe wouldn't take on my main, right? So I'm not even going to talk about my hit rate on stream, but his hit rate on stream seems to be fucking woeful. Like, I don't know. I feel like I see him get stopped out on trades like 80% of the time. And it's not like he's making crazy money when he wins either. I don't know. I remember when Pepe was pumping, he was just trying to short the top, and then he tried like 3 times and he lost like $250,000. And then he flipped long. He flipped long, and he flipped long at the actual fucking Pico top for that whole month. And he just rage quit. You remember that? He literally Pepe was pumping and he shorted, and then he got stopped out, and then he shorted again, and then he got stopped out, and he shorted one more time, and it was literally doing this, and he was like, okay, fuck. So he closed this short, he flipped long, and that was literally the Pico top, and it just started going down like that, and he just quit. He just left. He just left the stream. You and Miz caught a huge L. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm talking about Sato, the Korean streamer. The notifications make you check yours? Yeah, I get that a lot. So let's see, BTC's in a funny spot. It's in a funny spot here. He has Rose alerts. Yeah, exactly. I'm waiting to see what Rose do, so we can counter trade them. GME, it got paused. It got halted, right? Can I look at JTO? Yeah, maybe. Up to no good. Appreciate the follow. And Toxic People, I think I missed you. Thank you for the follow. And Ultra Supreme, thank you for the Twitch follows, guys. Can I look at the BTC chart? The OKX BTC chart. Highs are taken on OKX. That doesn't mean too much, to be honest. What's the OKX ticker? No, the highs are not taken on OKX. Unless, spot? Even though that says futures contract. Yeah, I don't think so. New York Open. New York Open leads to pump. New York leads to dump. What does New York sideways lead to? Yeah, that's a good question. First 15 minutes, they're basically nothing. Oh, sorry. I'm a fucking dyslexic man. I literally had it divided by 2. Divide by 2. So, first 30 minutes after New York Open and nothing. Basically nothing. Oh, Ordy's up big as well today. That's good to see. Yeah, I can see why longing Tia here makes sense. But I don't know. I think the only long I would take on Tia here would be something like this. Yeah, like swinging position on Tia makes sense to me here. You're kind of hoping that this is like a 3-tap, right? It's not a great 3-tap, by the way, so don't at me. I don't know. It looks a little bit funny for a high leverage tight stop loss position. Like, for those kind of trades, I feel like you really need to be trading the top coin, you know, the strongest coins on the day, or the weakest, conversely, if you're shorting. Wow, Saga and Avo both down 10% today. BTC's up 2%. Alts actually look kind of wild here, not gonna lie. Some of them look terrible. Good morning, Tam and Com. Every scenario is an up and down scenario. You just look for probabilities. Exactly, Javier. People are busy dealing with GameStop. That's why no meme pump and dump today. You think? Music is a vibe. I agree. I agree. What was the L that you and Miz caught, Deadly Angels, out of interest? With and Jupe H1 look good. I looked at Jupe yesterday and I thought it looked pretty bad. Maybe not. Oh, didn't Credible Crypto close out of his he closed out of his whiff long? Did he close out early? Let me see if I can find that Credible. So this was it. Cut it manually. His stop loss was about to hit. So he got out at 277. Respect, by the way. I really respect guys who share L's on Twitter like this, rather than just, I don't know. How many guys do you see like just ignore it or delete the tweet? Cut it manually. Stop loss about to hit. Let's see how PA develops. So he got out at 2.77. Yeah, he'd be up like 20 grand now, wouldn't he? Because it's 307 now. So he got out at 2.77. Yeah, wow. He closed the absolute bottom of that move. That's kind of sucks. The absolute pico bottom of that move. Followed by a 10% bounce. That's tough. Yeah, he'd be up like 20 grand now. He cut before stop loss. Yeah, but I think, so if I'm right here, I mean, if he says it was just about to hit his stop loss, I imagine his stop loss was under this low. So I don't know. He didn't have the trade. The long short tool wasn't on the trade, but what was his entry? 2.97. I imagine it was something like this. So I don't know. I don't know where he's targeting, but like, just imagine if it was something like this. You know what I mean? Did he get in earlier? Maybe here? Yeah. That's a tough one. I've been there before. You just assume that the low is gonna get swept, so you close it manually. It's actually why I don't do that anymore. Like, I never do that. I never close the trade manually. I just let it hit stop loss. Because I've been in so many trades. You guys have seen some of the live trades I've taken on stream. It will literally go to the tick of my stop loss and bounce, right? So I've seen too many examples of stop losses acting like support. Yo, what's up? Iceage. Hello, Fall. It's been quite a while. Hope everything's all right. All good with me, brother. Hope you're the same. Stop loss or die, man. Yeah. He closed early, but said he thought the bottom is closed for a relief rally, and we did rally. Yeah. Okay. Don't say that I shorted Juke. Did you? Opinion on Filecoin. Filecoin, good coin. You longed an AI coin today when you should have longed a meme coin? Yeah. Many such cases. I've said that exact same thing to myself many times over the last 3 months, 4 months. Your stop loss is my entry. Oh, that's the worst. That has to be the the larpiest fucking thing. The larpiest comment that I receive regularly. Sorry, like, you share a stop. You're like, oh, I got stopped out of this one. Right idea, but risk managed on to the next. And some guy's like, well, actually, buddy, your stop loss was my entry. It's like, I don't give a shit. Please spare me. Any number of stop losses or any number of people's entries. But yeah, you get that comment a lot. It's like, come on, man. I'm already sharing the L. I'm already sharing the L online. Don't rub salt into it. Or, you know, but it's like, as well, like, a lot of guys, that's why it's so hard to just trade. Let's say you're shorting, right? And you take this short. And you'll see a lot of guys are like, oh, I shorted. A lot of guys are like, oh, I shorted with here, but I got stopped out, right? And then you'll see a ton of guys are like, well, I shorted your stop, brother. Liquidity matters. But it's like, where's your invalidation on that short? Like, how do you... I guess you're playing off structure up here. Like, but really... Like, is anyone actually shorting that with this kind of a stop loss? I don't think so. Like, you really have to... If you're actually just trading that sweep, unless you wait for the sweep to happen, and then you market enter there, but even that is super dodgy, I think. Imagine shorting the bottom couldn't be me. Probably a lot of guys shorted BTC. Pepe with... Why is Shiba look so good? Holy shit. Yeah, meme coins actually look great here. Oh, someone was saying the H4 FEG on Doge. Doge. Yeah, that's clean. Oh, that's too clean. Yeah, I mean, looking back on it, it's even cleaner than BTC, man. Hindsight is 2020. Was referring to the LARP saying couldn't be me. Yeah. Could you have a wider stop loss? Plenty of short. You're sure plenty of shorts got wrecked today? Yeah, probably. Doge pumped like $8. What do you mean 8 cent or what are you talking about? 8%. Popcat pumping. We closed an ETH long this morning. When we closed, started rallying. Everything's all right. Had a lot on my plate. Oh, love to hear, man. And sorry to hear that you had a lot on your plate. Hope all is well. Liquidator died. TRB puke. Really? TRB? Yeah. Kind of, but also kind of not really. I would be surprised if this thing doesn't leg up. Okay, you know what? I'll take a trade on TRB if we get this. If we get that, that's the only trade I'll take on TRB. I hate trading TRB. Hate it with a passion. But that's actually clean. If we get that, I'll long TRB. Now it's okay, it was a tough time. Thank God I got married last month. Hey, happy to hear it, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. Bro's getting married in the chat. Bro's getting married in the chat. You'd rather 200x BTC with a full account than touch TRB. TRB is I find it hard to trade. That's putting it lightly. Yeah, render looks fucking phenomenal. This, what do we call this pattern again? Is it the triple box pattern? Does anyone remember? I can't remember exactly. I think it's called the triple box pattern, right? Isn't that it? I thought that's what it's called. Let me just get TM, you know, trademark. Lo-Fi Chill in YouTube says power of 3? What's that? Is that what this is called? I don't think so. I think this is the triple box pattern. 77 Lenny Bubble. Appreciate the follow. What's up, my man? Pepe ripping ass. Yeah, I believe it. TRB manipulators are 10 steps ahead of CT traders. I am one of those CT traders. They are 10 steps ahead of me. The long box, the small box, the tall box. Luxury with the 5-month resub. Let's go. Appreciate it, Luxury. Shout out Luxury, boys. There's some really great threads on Twitter. Let me give him an old Twitter shout out in the Twitch chat. Go follow that guy. Good content. At least that's what Twitter's been calling it. Oh, Bibu says, isn't it the power of 3? That's so weird. That's the second time now that someone said that. I think it's triple box pattern, right? It's called the Poseidon PO3 pattern, exactly. The triple-headed dragon pattern. I like that one. It's Montu says it's power of 3 PO3. Yeah, it's so weird that so many people are saying that. I don't think it is though. I think it's the triple box. Soul breaking out. Do you want to know how to do this even better? Always. Thank you, Bibu. He says, my mistake. It is the triple box pattern. That's okay. You're trying to create a funny name for the pattern, but you got nothing. I mean, that's the funniness has been taken care of. The funniness has been taken care of. Don't you worry. What a ticker is this? So weird. This was the BTC trade we took last stream. There's actually not much to review here. It's not that interesting a trade. I just got in too early. It was the right idea. Just too early. Or in another, you know, maybe too shallow, too tight of a stop loss. But to be honest, even my loose stop loss was at 60.3, so I would have been stopped out either way. So in the end, it didn't make too much of a difference whether I ran a tighter stop loss or a looser stop loss. The invalidation for that setup was always losing this low. Yeah. Sucks, but it is what it is. Come on, BTC, just break 65k and inflict market FOMO already. That's what we need. A bit of market FOMO. It's a range that deviated, that closed back inside, and it's going for range high and perhaps further. Yeah, exactly. Sol, we were looking at Sol earlier. Or yesterday in the server, I should say. Yeah, it's an interesting chart. I have no Sol exposure now. I had a long from like 129 that I closed up here. Mr. A in the YouTube chat says it's AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Again, I'm not sure about that one. Mark G says it literally says it on the screen, triple box pattern, people will still argue. Near is the most under-discussed alt market right now. Why are you saying that? Let's rectify that. Let's discuss it. Yeah, it looks good. See, that's the kind of bounce, that's the kind of buyback you want to see. Like, compare that to the TIA buyback. This is like 12% off the low, 6% on the day. It's a very similar thing, right? Whereby, oh my goodness, can I click on this fucking thing? Whereby we have a range, we swept the range low, filled it in bounds, and now we're bounced like a motherfucker. Whereas with TIA, I think it's slightly weaker. Right? Yeah, it's a similar idea. I guess actually TIA doesn't look that bad. In the context of this, it's still an 8% bounce. I guess I just don't like that it's retraced so much. When Near hasn't. What What price should render hit for me to become a millionaire? You're effectively asking how much render I own. If it hits $40, we'll be pretty happy. How about that? You prefer Nvidia than AMD, but fine. There you go. Off topic, but do you keep up with the Kendrick versus Drake beef? Not in the slightest. I've never listened to either. I don't really know who Kendrick Lamar is. I guess I only know who Drake is because he's famous. I don't know. Just not the kind of music. I couldn't even tell you. Are they rappers? Is it R&B, rap, pop music? I don't know. I guess they're rappers. Is Drake a rapper? Kendrick Lamar is a rapper, I guess. Is Drake? Is it also rap? I don't know. I've never listened to. I couldn't name one single song by either of them. That's not a joke. And I know that makes me sound like an old man who's out of touch. Yes, exactly. Drake is daddy. Drake ? Drake is trying to rap. There you go. So, Ricky. Yeah, it's just not the music I listen to. Like, at all. Yeah, Nier looks good, though. It kind of looks like Render did when it was like $2 or $3. You envy me that I don't know him. Okay. But there's a lot of stuff like that. Like, first of all, I'm like 10 years older than the majority of you. Second of all, I'm not from the States. I'm from a small island on the Atlantic coast. Sorry, on the eastern edge of the Atlantic Ocean. We get a lot of American TV and American media here, but it's not like I wouldn't say we're saturated with it to the same extent that you might be in the US. And it's just not the music I listen to. Outside of the US, they aren't famous. I know who they are, for sure. I have friends that really, really like Kendrick. I mean, the wild thing about that story is the fucking sexting a 12-year-old or whatever Drake was doing. That was the takeaway from that story. Not that they were beefing about being rap, not that they had rap beef. Kendrick has some bangers. This looks fucking great. I really want a long Nier, actually. The more I talk about it, the more I want a long it. It's a destructive agenda in the US. Honestly, I think retests are prolonging. Let me share this. So what would our long plan be for Nier? Can I get a better... Yeah, okay. Already. Okay. That's it. Easy. Can I get a unicorn emoji, please? Fueled by Rage with 3-month resub. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. CME not fully filled on 5-minute. Where's the 5-minute? Where's the CME gap? I actually don't look at those as much anymore. Not a mad fan of this part of the mix. Okay. Yeah, I don't like targeting that high, actually. That probably makes more sense. It's hard. I mean, that's kind of the setup. It's kind of lame, though. I mean, that's basically the setup. Even though 1.5 or is fucking lame. I think going for a tighter stop loss is just asking for trouble. I think I've done much better in these conditions with much wider invalidations and much more conservative targets. Instead of going for the 10 or trade every time, just taking the 2 ors, the 1.5 ors. Yeah. That's probably it, to be honest. It's one of those ones as well where you can kind of see if there's strength and you think it might push out. Bet you Tyler's gonna like this one. Bet you Tyler's gonna like this one. Looks a little toppy. Near looks toppy. I don't know. Tyler says, look at render. We were looking at render. Maybe he wants us to trade this. Yeah. What were you doing when I was 26? Job or trading? I was a paralegal when I was 26. I was a paralegal. I worked in law for like 6, 7, 8 years. Worked in law from like the age of 25, 24, 25 to... No, okay, so like 6 years to 30. We like the coins, exactly. Yes, I'm a qualified lawyer. Qualified investment fund lawyer. No longer practicing, of course. Now I spend all my free time streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter, and drawing lines on a chart. Trying to make money, trading Ponzi's and vaporware, and creating custom emojis for you guys to use in Discord and Twitch. How far we have fallen. How far the mighty have fallen. But you know, at least the tens of thousands of euro and years that I spent training and studying and qualifying to become a solicitor, at least it was all worth it, right? At least it was all worth it. So that now I can spend 14 hours a day hanging in Discord with anonymous internet friends, right? All worth it in the end. Living the dream. Living some kind of dream. Yeah, I discovered trading. I was already 30 when I discovered trading. I'm hanging out with awesome people, exactly. ETH is so weak, it's crazy. Yeah, it looks fucking garbage. After such an experience, you're still looking forward to trading TRB. Yeah. What about you, Mr. Velvet? I don't know why. I think I know you're 29. I think I saw that in a comment you made a few weeks ago. Male's prime is 35. I don't know. Do I agree with that? I don't know. Does my body agree with that? I don't know when You're 26, okay. I don't know when I go for a jog and my Achilles tendon hurts for 48 hours afterwards. I don't know. Do I agree with you then? 26. You got your whole life ahead of you. 26. Best shape of my life, right? I need to fucking lose some weight. I'm getting too complacent in this chair. We're putting on some chair weight. Victor's 23. Dude is already way ahead of us. Like Tyler and I don't know, do you know him? Josh. They trade indices and forex now, but they're basically the guys I learned price action from. They just turned 20. They were like 17 when I learned from them. BTC's starting to act like TRV. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. That's the thing about trading. I think as well, it's one of those things where I almost think that being super young can be an advantage. Cause like if you're fucking 30, I'll do that. If you're 30, you know how much a mortgage is. Like, you know how much bills are. You know how much rent and utilities are. You know how much the grocery shopping is. You know what I mean? So it's like, in a weird way, you're like, I find that I do that a lot, where I'm putting things in real world terms. You know, like it's definitely better now. But like, you know, when I first started trading, I would lose like $1,000 on a trade. I'd be like, holy fuck, that's my fucking rent for the fucking month. You know what I mean? I would be like, what the fuck? I think it takes a lot to get you out of that mindset. You really have to treat it like just numbers on the screen. But the funny thing is, I think when you're a kid, when you're a teenager and you're like living at home with your parents, it really is like a game. Like there's no, like the real world utility of the money that you make is so dampened because you've never really had to experience any kind of like, now, and again, everyone's situation is different. I'm sure there are plenty of 17, 18 year olds out there who it's the complete opposite for them. But I'm saying in general, I think a lot of kids that I know who are really good at trading are like they're just starting university. Maybe they're living with their parents. They don't buy their own, they don't make their own dinner. They don't do their own laundry. And they're like, oh yeah, like $60,000. It's just numbers on the screen, isn't it? Try 40 plus, says Poochie. I'm right behind you, brother. You were partying so hard in your 20s. Never looked at charts. Yeah, man. Join the club. You already feel like 60 at 26. Yeah, well, there goes the rent. That was very much the mindset. There goes the fucking rent. Chop, chop, chop. Not much to do here. I think we're gonna set orders for these near trades. What do we think? Arguably no break of structure here, which is kind of lame. $6.7 basically. Or sorry, 6.97. 6.96. Chop, chop, chop. I'm gonna stay up with you tonight. I can't even make a joke about that now because you got so upset with me the first time. So I'm gonna have to decline politely. Flip the H4 FPG first. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't know. So we would be looking for basically this. Yes. The goated 1.5 or setup. Something like that. That's provisional. I like that though. That is filthy. Something like that. It's like a 7% stop. It's like a $2,000 position maybe. Slightly lower. Do something like this. Oh, sorry, no, it's a 4% stop. Why wasn't my mathsing? 4% stop. Probably do a $3,000 position then. Ziz chilling with the resub. 7 months. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. We love the subs. That's it's not a short amount of time. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So, $3,000 roonies. Wait, what the fuck? Why am I getting a 7% move now? Bruh. Okay. The maths isn't mathsing. It is a 7% move. We were psyopsed. Getting psyopsed here. Getting psyopsed. Okay. We'll do this to start. I mean, I think it could go higher potentially. This week is kind of wild. You love the streams. Appreciate it, Ziz. Thank you. Fill the wick, maybe? Might get an entry on this, and that's okay. BTC looks trapped here? In what sense? Back in a second. Need to go to the jacks. Oh, under the EMA? Yeah, that's a good point. We'll look at that in a sec. Do I play musical instruments? Yes. I see ukulele in the background. There's actually two. You can't really see them well. There's two in the corner there. Mark says, risking a month of food per trade. Retest to 7? Yeah. That's what we're going for. Want to check BTC? We checked BTC a few times already. What do you want to check exactly? We did a full top-down analysis at the start of the stream. Play something on stream. I'm not sure I'm at that point yet. Even though I've been playing for... Jesus, have I been playing the ukulele for 20 years? That's crazy to think. Depressing. Aim to conquer. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, 19 years. Above fixed volume. Don't know the real terminology. Oh, Rose are pumping Floki here. Interesting. They fucking love Floki. Yeah. They really love Floki. What's up, Aim to Conquer? All in 100x, exactly. Arcade TKN. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. BTC looks a bit dodgy here, doesn't it? Brother, can you do a quick review on Pepe? I think I missed the earlier one. I haven't looked at Pepe yet this stream. You're new to crypto trading and trying to learn as much as you can. Well, I don't want to the expensive blowing my own trumpet. I think we have a little bit of there's some educational content on this stream. In between the shit posting. In between the live shit posting. There's some educational stuff. In between the shit posting. Why is Ina so shit? Yeah, I have no idea, man. Oh, wow. It's fucking down even worse. That's so bad. Wow, extremely lucky. I got out. So I longed. You guys remember last stream? I longed just under 85. And I cut 823 or 8224. I cut here. It was like less than a 3% drawdown. This fucker is 6% lower now. The flat bottom H4 on BTC is kind of sus, says Mark. Mark watching from YouTube. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, that looks ripe, doesn't it? Ripe for the taking. To be honest, if price is bullish, it should do that, right? Just hate those kinds of setups. Like, maybe we swing something, eh? I actually have. You know what? You know what we might do? Nah, fuck it. Fuck it, I'd prefer... I was about to say we might swing something, but I'd prefer to see this. I'd prefer to get long higher on confirmation rather than shorting, rather than longing this and expecting this one to be the one. What do I think about the current GME hype? What about Roaring Kitty? Yeah, I mean, what do you mean, what do I think about it? I think it's cool. I don't think it's gonna have a massive effect on us besides maybe a short-lived pump on meme coins. Cat coin should do good. I saw someone had a kitty. Someone launched a kitty token, didn't they? A few months ago. Anything with kitty in the name. They blocked the trading on major exchanges. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Hi, brother. What do you specifically? Price action, yeah. Price action is 90% of my trading. We need to put Senior Whale somewhere. Maybe top corner here. Even though we're not whale trading today. Just put him... Make... Oh, no. Just put him there, out of everyone's way, right? It's better, right? Might add... You know what? That might be something we do as a channel point request. Add a random emoji to the screen. Oh. See some of the high quality Chrome emojis. Whoops. We'll just get in the way. We'll just clutter up the screen. Get in the way of the actual chart. It's good. Good streaming. Yours ready? What would yours be? Yeah, I will draw the line at I'll draw the line at the follow us in the car sticker. That's where I draw the line. It should probably be that one, huh, Tony? Should probably be that one. Let's see if I can find it. Pay attention to X or P. ¿Por qué? Too good. Too good. Size. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. That's why you're the mod, Tony. Any meme coins on Solana linked to GME coin? Yeah, I think Kitty. Kitty is one for sure. Does anyone know the deck screener link for that? Kitty on Soul. I'm not sure this is the one. Oh, maybe this is the one. Wow. Yeah. Touch this shit at your own peril. And the funny thing is, right? This was like a prolonged pump. Even if you got in... So, this is the first 30-minute candle. I think I noticed that he posted 30 minutes after he posted. So even if we had gotten in 30 minutes later, we still would have caught like an 8x to the upside, maybe even a 10x. That's wild. Because I guess it was at a time where a lot of people were sleeping. So wake up, long the coin, right? Looks like an easy long. Yeah, from here, probably another 10x from here, right? Roaring Kitty sleeps, then Roaring Kitty wakes. By now, you'll still make 10x, yeah. Easy 10x from here. Easy 10x from here. Okay, that's near. We're not very near to getting filled, am I right? You missed Kitty. How long have I been doing the 50k challenge? Started this month. I think I actually started on the 4th of May. May the 4th. Star Wars Day, right? So 9 days. Sell 100% of render and go all in on that shitcoin, yeah. 5k to 13 million market cap, yeah. That's how it goes. To be honest, I'm surprised at how little action we've gotten this New York session. Like, obviously it's still early days yet, but normally the first 15, 30, 60 minutes you get something to play off. Oh, that can be updated, Tony. We're at 5.9 now. Yeah, this is about 2 levels too hard for me, I'm sorry to say. A little bit too much. Do Nora and Pure, maybe? I don't know this mix. Oh, Rufus is so. Haven't done these guys in a while. I feel the shame. Send who? I just remember before you buy that and get rich, make sure you let your brother know too. Shit, which Kitty you mean? Unfortunately, I also miss Kitty. We also miss Kitty, don't worry. The future friends. Oh, Zeta. We might be getting our Zeta entry, boys. This thing looks fucking cooked though, doesn't it? Thank you, Tony. This thing looks kind of cooked. BTC OI rising here. Kind of curling up. I don't know. I would love to short this, but I don't think it's a short yet. So many low caps look cooked. Yeah, I agree. I'll set an alert here for render. I don't know about taking this trade. It's pretty fucking textbook if we do get it. You know what? Maybe we just fucking... Maybe we just take it, huh? What do we think of this one, boys? Oh, Doge dumping? What did you guys do? Not much. Did I see the Vortex 2x pump? What? Oh, what? I did not. Wow. GG Vortex. Still down tremendous on my bag. I must be down 60%, am I? Oh, okay, 50%. I saw it, there was some news about it, right? BTC integration or something? You're down $50. I'm down a lot more than that, but it's all good. My two worst performing spot bags are Lens and Vortex. I'm down, not crazy. I'm not even down, I wouldn't even say I'm down 5 figures across both those bags. High 4 figures maybe. Which is still a pain, but that's all good. What's up, Mad? You love me? I love you. What's up, Joe? Yo, Forisu. Someone asks on BTC, why aren't you shorting BTC? Just doesn't look like a short to me. Let me explain why. So, first of all, we have highs up here that have not been taken. That's a draw on liquidity. Doesn't mean we have to go to them. Certainly, it's a draw on price. Second, this isn't really short friendly PA. It's not friendly for bears. You see this? This isn't short friendly. This is like, I'm getting ready to fucking go like this. This slow grind up. Beware the slow grind. Alright? And you can say, oh, well, we're just filling this imbalance. Okay, that's fair enough, but this does not look short friendly. This looks like it's gonna do this and then pop. Now, once we sweep this, if we get this PA, this is the short friendly PA. That's short friendly PA. And you see buyers getting the fuck out and sellers stepping in. There needs to be a swap here. So far, I'm not seeing that. You want to see buyers trapped on the move up. Okay, lots of delta on that wick. You want to see a sharp sell-off. You want to see sellers getting involved immediately. You want to see any bounce backs immediately sold off into, right? That's the PA you want to see, right? Take a key level, strong reaction, right? Not this fucking Haven't even taken a high time frame high. Not really reacting correctly. Nah. Not for me. Not for me. It was Friday, Saturday, VRT Expo. There you go. Follows in the last 2 weeks has engagement on all platforms fallen off a cliff. Ooh, yeah, it's down, I would say. I can't even see how many. I have 39 in YouTube chat. 142 on Twitch. I'm not sure how many on Twitter. Does that make sense, Shiraz? Everything is waiting for Jerome Powell to speak tomorrow. That maybe. Nick Collins, appreciate the follow. Thank you. And MCX, I missed you. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, brother. Because it's so over. Yeah, exactly. No, I think my engagement's been okay, though, to be honest. It's down, but it's not nearly as bad as some other people's. I actually had my all-time high engagement was 2 weeks ago. Do I look at stocks? I don't. I do not. Are those spots you mentioned on active and mentioned monitor trades in Discord? Are those spots you mentioned on active and monitor trades in Discord? Yes. I don't think Vortex is, because that wasn't my spot call. That was Benny's spot call, and I just copy traded him. But everything else is Lens, Rune. What other spot plays am I in? Arweave, of course. Arweave is up like 55% or something in 2 weeks. Got in at 26. Yeah, 53%. Kind of wild. And of course, render's up fucking 23x now. I'm tempted to take this trade. Not gonna lie. It was up 50% in just 3 to 4 days. Yeah, man, kind of wild. My spot plays have been. Oh, sorry. Fucking hell, yeah. I'm on the wrong screen. I was doing all this charting on Teal Street. You guys couldn't even see. I was just saying that our weave is up. Our entry was 26.8. So we're up like 53%. Yeah, you don't see. I've made that mistake before. Down bad. Render, I would consider taking this trade. I don't know. Seems so textbook. Engagement is down because I'm not shit posting. The 2 weeks ago when I had all-time high engagement, I was shit posting like a madman. Brother, stand up and dance a little first. If I dance, the market will go to zero. It is a well-known fact. It is a well-known fact that when I dance, the market goes to zero. That you think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? Ask the people in this chat, in my Twitch chat, what has happened in previous trades when I've been live trading and I start dancing because price is pumping. You ask. It's the ultimate top signal. It is the ultimate top signal. God, this is so textbook. No dancing, exactly. Dancing we short, yeah. The entire crypto market has come to a standstill as we await the fall of the diss track. Hopefully, hopefully no more for the sake of the industry. It was very entertaining though. And speaking of engagement, I think there was my highest follower gain in like over a year. Study social media, boys. Study what happens when you tag someone and tell everyone not to follow him. Something like that. Just say something about 100 on the engagement. It's honestly, it's so tempting to stir shit because of how, I don't know, how positive the results were for my for my social media. It's not really my style. I don't know. I don't want to be a little shithead either. Like, at the end of the day, he's just doing what he thinks is right. Even if he's doing it in a very wrong way. He's still crying over me? Yeah, it's a little bit... it's an odd feeling. Insiders tell me that... Falls in Hund, yeah. The Dubai Fight Night, man. I'd do that in a second. I think that'd be so much fun. Win or lose. I think if the two of us did it, confirmed, yeah. If the two of us did it, there'd be a little bit of like, it'd be a little bit of beef there. He didn't deny it, yeah. So it'd be more fun because it'd be more. It wouldn't be like two buddies going at it, you know. Just say Render is gay. Does the Fight Night have weight classes? See, that's the thing. So despite his assertions to the contrary, I think I'm a little bit bigger than him. But I'm not sure. If anyone can find out his metrics, that'd be fantastic. But I think it would make sense for me to fight someone like, I don't know, Maine or Crypto God John or someone big like that, because I'm 6'3" and like 90 plus kg. I'm 90 kg on a good day. On a bad day, I'm more like 95. Is he swole though? He's definitely in here. I said something on stream a couple of weeks. It was a long time ago. It was like a month ago. He made a post about it. I don't know, did someone tell him or was he just sitting there watching? But that would have been funny. Just the idea of him just sitting there watching me and be like, oh, and just. Who or what is Crown? He blocked me actually, Ricky. So maybe not, unless it's an alt. Can you please tweet something about Moro scam? I want to see. Nah, we won't instigate, man. Only responding. Jasmine Long says Shiraz is a good idea. What are my thoughts? I don't know about Jasmine. I don't know anything about Jasmine. Nearly roid you, swole. Nah. Area Crown Crypto? I don't know. Did Doge pump from the GME thing? I think that's in general why memes are up. I don't know Eric Crown. So BTC pump in here. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is why I had no interest in shorting. John BLB, appreciate the follow. Did I manage to long Pepe? No, sir. When? On this stream? All of you are watching the stream from Twitter, come quickly and subscribe to follow us on Twitch. Hey, appreciate that, Mad. Well, if you're watching it on Twitter, I don't think you can... There's no easy way of interacting, is the thing. There's no easy way of interacting with the chat. He's known for his automation, HPD or indicators. He has a good watch. Okay. Doc, the only one who caught the Pepe pump on your timeline, played a lovely macro PO3. Let's see what you're talking about. You mean this? Something like that? Or in Kitty just tweeted a Thanos clip. Okay. That was it? No, there's more.
Oh, yeah! Let's go!
That's actually not the worst. I wasn't sure what to expect. Guys wrecking shorters. 1 billion gone the first 1 hour of trading. It's kind of funny, isn't it? How's Wolverine been playing by Hugh Jackman for 30 years? It's not that long, is it? What does it mean? It means that Roaring Kitty's back, don't fade him. That's what it means. Is it cat season? Yeah. Oh, he charted in April? We see the H1 WLD. Ah, why not? Lots of sideways PA on this thing. Oh, I can't trade Jasmine. WTF Blade, appreciate the follow. Is there a better perfect actor fit than Hugh Jackman and Wolverine? Yeah. Good casting. Follows, can you give me an opinion on this? That link is so long. Okay. We're gonna test this link out. It's extremely sketchy looking link. Okay, it's just a chart. Situation averted, boys. It's just a chart. Even though the link is 6 lines long. It's installing malware in my computer as we speak. Okay. Straight away, I find this color scheme hard to read. Is anyone else the same way? I'm not sure how the green and the black and the yellow and the gray. That's just an aesthetic choice, though. Just some personal opinion by way of feedback. So what coin is this? This is BTC. On the daily. So we took this liquidity. I can't draw on this. Can't draw on this, but we took that liquidity over on the left. Oh, we took all that liquidity over the left. I would say tidy up the chart and maybe remove those lines. Failed CISD. What is CISD? The gray background is killing you. Original consolidation, that's valid. Oh, interesting. So you're pulling your fib. That's interesting. I haven't seen many people do that. You're pulling the fib from 38K to 73K, and then the 0.5 is basically where we bounce from. That's a super interesting idea. I have not seen anyone else do that. Change in state of delivery. Okay. Interesting. Can someone I've seen that term bandied around by the ICT folk. Can someone tell me what it actually means? Harry Potter is good. Thoughts on KSI retiring from crypto due to taking too much of his time. Why not? Am I colorblind? No. But I do find this hard to read. His content is more interpretation instead of real calls. When he does live on YouTube, it's nonsense. Really? Interesting. Why do you say that, Hololive? What do you mean by interpretation? Same with George. His YouTube streams aren't great. Why is that? Give me feedback. I would like feedback. I would like to know. Also, what do you mean by purge here? Help me become a better streamer. All feedback. Welcome. I might set orders for this. Just looking at it now. I think I'd be annoyed if it played out. How would that long look? He's talking about Doc. No, I know. Exactly. I'm wondering what makes him a bad streamer? Why are his streams nonsense compared to someone else's? That was the nature of my question. Because the whoever said that, he said that Hololive said that his streams are nonsense. He does too much interpretation. I'm just wondering what that is. He's very chatty. Ben some more. Appreciate the follow. My only feedback is you're too quick to talk about certain family members and viewers. Yeah. We need to be slower. Why do I have the wrong color blue on this? Disgusting. Why no hamburger sell-off? I'm not sure. To be honest, we might still get it. You've been short all the way from 63K. Sorry, 65K. But it's like I want to know. So if someone's saying that they think that whoever it is, Doc or George or whoever it is, if someone's saying they think they're a bad streamer, I'm just curious to know why. Just as a personal, you know. Because if there are things that other streamers do that you find that, you know, that if there are things that I do, and you're like, I don't like that thing. That's always good. It's a feedback loop, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Ina just didn't get the memo here. We're gonna get a run on this low at this rate. How many guys get stopped if this low gets run? I feel like depending on what the market is doing, that could be one of those automatic longs where if you're on the M1 you just wait for a reclaim and then market long. Personally, most proactive streamer trader is Vic. He's so underrated. Yeah, I completely agree. Shout out Victor. Can we give Victor a shout out, Tony? Or Ricky? I no longer feel comfy longing lows on these high FPV coins, yeah. What's Saga been doing, actually? And Wormhole as well. I really think Wormhole does do this eventually, though. You cut for me for Vic. Yeah, just a shout out. I'll do it myself, don't worry. Shout out. What's his handle? Shout out Victorious__5. There we go. Okay, so the only short I would consider here, as I mentioned already, is this. No shorts for me here. This is what we want to see. And that's a big if. There's no guarantee we get this. Roaring Kitty is back. Yep, we were looking at his tweets earlier. Am I the only one seeing 65k today? Yeah, 100% we could get it. Follow us the moment you went live. He closed his stream to raid. You're such a dude for that. Yeah, I think we kind of have that coordinated though in the server so that we're not streaming over one another. What's the Mizmeister saying? Miz has been, I'm not sure where he is. I think he's traveling or on holidays or something. I'm not sure how much trading he's doing at the moment. Follow Miz. We could definitely get a Victor command, I think, as well, Tony. I think Nvidia's earning call will have an impact on AI coins. Yes, 100%. It'll have an impact on render. Most specifically. And actually, arguably there was a lot of render. Yeah, Fed as well. But I think render is the one that has the most direct correlation to Nvidia, right? GPU. Would I ever do a stream where I call a guest in? Yeah, we have. I have done. I literally did one of those streams like 6 weeks ago with Trader Samwise. And I did one a short time before that with Mercury. Yeah, exactly. Sam from Teal Street was on not too long ago. Exactly. Doc's more like one of those guys with a make a call with a wide range. It means at some point it will move and he comes back and says, I told you. When you ask to tell more about his live session, there comes magic. One time he uses a 50 AMA, next time 100, next time 200 AMA, and that happens at random time frames. You can always hit it on any AMA. Got my own style, which is built by ears. Ah, yeah. I like Doc. If it works, right? It works. Thank you, Joey. I gotta say, guys, the channel points being used on Twitch is too low. There are too few channel points being used on Twitch. The channel point economy is suffering. Show you with the star viewer. Yeah, Ricky's been star viewer for like 3 fucking streams. At last. Crypto Joey. Cryptographic Joseph, 1993. That Ricky's been there for a good 2 weeks. Yeah. Use 30k for your sub on Friday. Love to see it. We love to see that Flawless coin economy moving. The Flawless Florins. Flawless Florins. I still don't know, do I like that name? Flawless Florins. We might get no entry on near here. Render's coming down a bit. Oh yeah. I will say this, I've always had bad luck. Well, not always. A lot of the time trading render futures, I just don't have a good read on it. Which is funny because I spend a lot of time looking at that chart. I would say that my spot success on render has not been reflected in my future success. $800 coins, you're on 10k. Let's go, Mr. Velvet. His thesis for entry is you break I defend or buys a retest of macro EMAs. You make them out to be some nonsensical LARP. That's just not true. Yeah, I like Doug. I think he's good. Render doing the thing where it moves opposite the market, so whenever BTC dumps, render will pump. Yeah, it's just cooling off a bit though, right? I mean, Ina is dumping as well, right? Diamond hand your Flawless coins. When the last time we looked at the rose pump and dump, someone used the mood lighting Flawless coin reward to change everything to red. Thought that was that was well played. That was good energy. He's hyped. Can't remember seeing him in the bear market. That is how you find out whether you have what it takes. Fraudless. The coins. Getting rugged on Flawless coins. Yes, let's go. Thank you, Tony. That is perfecto. You learned to trade in the 2018 bear and it still haunts you? Many such cases. Wow. Vortex really retraced that whole pump, huh? Would I have taken that exit if I got it? Probably. Get out at only like a 20% down. Vortex looks just fucking horrible since we got in. I learned to trade in... I started trading in 2021 and you could basically long anything and make money. Despite that, I was longing literal tops. Like I was longing everything at the pico top. So price would be doing this for days and days and days, and then I would literally long here, market entry, and then it would do this. And I lost like 50 grand that way. No, sorry, tell a lie. I lost like 30 grand that way. And then that summer, price dropped down to like 30K. And I was like, okay, it's bear market time now. It's time to short. And I was shorting everything on high leverage, and it was just chopping around. I lost another like 20K. And I was so shell shocked I basically didn't trade at all when price ran in September. So by the end of the summer, BTC was at a new all-time high, and my portfolio was like 80% down. And I was like dejected, and I was like, trading might not be for me. Like I've been trading, wasn't really trading what I was doing. I had no risk management, no concept of what I was doing. I was using everything and everything. Let me see if I have some of the old templates. I think I do. Oh yeah, okay, so we gotta look at these. We gotta look at some of these. I was trading, these are some of the templates that I was trading on. This is not a joke, by the way. This is legit. This is something that I was trading off. This. I don't even know what these are. Bollinger Bands? What is this? MBHB EBO? Moving averages? TDI? What the fuck is TDI? I was trading with this. I was just shorting every time it touched these bands. I was just longing every time it touched these bands. That was it. Oh yeah, and there was another thing where the price had to go outside the bands on the RSI. There was something like that. Let me show you another one. Regression. Yeah, this was another one. So this was, don't even ask. Linear regression. Scalp tool. What's this? EMAs. Buy, sell arrow. This thing would just tell you when to buy and when to sell. TDI is a diesel? Yeah, man, something like that. Something similar again. Don't even ask. Don't even ask what I was trying to do. Volatility. What was this? Oh yeah. Volatility, man. Wow. I was trading using volatility indicators. Anyway. Now I trade using no indicators, basically. I'm sure you can all understand the point I'm making. I had no fucking clue what I was doing, and I lost like 50 grand. And then that, I think it was the end of the summer. I basically just sat down. I was like, well, two options now. You can either give up, admit that this was a expensive mistake and go back to law, or you just fucking grind your ass off. And well, I picked the second one. And yeah, that was basically the next year. So that was late 2021. Sorry, that was end of the summer 2021. I went full-time crypto at the start of the summer 2022. So I would say the first 8 months of trading, the first like 6 months, 7 months trading, I had no idea what I was doing. Then the next like 7-8 months really went all in. And at the end of that 7-8 months, I was like, okay, I can probably do this full time. That was it. You failed and you have a coming to Christ moment. Yeah. Very, very, very much the case for me. Does your girl know you are throwing them bands and making it rain on them biddies? I don't even know what that sentence means. But if you're asking was she supportive, yes, she was very supportive. Reverse cock and balls, yeah. You have so much free time, you'd probably be a philosopher if you spent reading books instead of engaging with those crypto traders. That's you now. Was that Benny market buying the top in that pump? Yeah. For Vortex. That's you now, Mr. Velvet. I quit my job when trading in the side. I quit my job when I was making enough per month trading that I knew I could pay the rent, basically. One of those YouTube videos that says, yeah, how to make $1,000 a day using this 100% hit rate indicator. Pretty much. This was me in June 2023 when I started trading. Glad you got out of that quickly. Yeah, many such cases. Everyone can relate to that when we just started trading. Yeah, it's like everyone I know. Yeah. You sold Slan at $64. You bought SAG at $5. Wow. You didn't need to know TA when I was on Bittrex playing BTC pair rotation. It was just a different world, lol. All balls, no skill. When I first started, I found the best on-chain traders just try to reverse engineer how they did it. Ah, fair play. Am I getting any trades soon? Well, we've set orders. We've already set orders. I don't think Render's going to give us our entry. Am I good? Extremely bad. Only bad trading. Follows, can you give us some tips for scalping? I don't even know am I the best scalper, to be honest. Change in state of delivery is when 3 or more up, close or down close candles change direction. Okay. Follows, where do I live in Europe? If you just DM me, man, I'll send you my postcode. I'll send you my street address. You can show up at my doorstep in the middle of the night. Does that sound good? You like the mustache, Thiago? Thank you. Been working hard. Working hard on the mustache gains. You know, I definitely sat down and watched the Eurovision this weekend. I did not watch a second of it. Not really something that would interest me. I think, Joey, you're vastly... you're both overestimating and underestimating how basic I am. Focus on just longing when charts look good, or learn to short too. I think you should learn to short. You should learn to trade both ways. I know plenty of traders who only long. And I don't know, man. It depends on what your trading style is, of course. If you're a swing trader, maybe it makes more sense. I think if you're like a very high time frame trader, it can make sense to just be long only. In a market where the ROR to the upside is crazy skewed. I definitely ain't watching Eurovision yet. If I come to Ireland, could you show me around, fellas? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll make a day. We'll go on a date. How about that? It was satanic AF. $100x leverage. How bids? Sounds bad. Oh, 100x leverage. Low bids. Oh, yeah. You know what I wanted to talk about, actually? Talk about. Gonna be trying to do, let's see if I can find it here. We're gonna be doing more breakout prop trading in the near future. I have a 100k account. I actually set orders for BTC that I don't think we're gonna get filled. They're down here. I don't think I can draw on this, can I? Is there I guess not. Why didn't they just copy TradingView? Whoever designed this chart software. That's kind of clean though. I like that design. It was, man. I just thought, wow, Falls vibes this. Change in the state of delivery is just reworded. Order block that sweeps liquidity. I think that like one big candle wicks down, runs some old lows, and then goes back inside. Then you have a valid change in the state of delivery. Nice, man. Thank you. It's not something I use. 100x levers long, £1 with 500 pounds of margin. Tell me you're British without telling me. I want to get rid of this. Show volume, no. Yeah, I might even take... Well, I'll see how Monday plays out. I wish I could draw on this. I might look to get in something like this. It's a 100k account. I need to pass the challenges first. So we have 100k loaded. I think the phase 1 is 5%, right? So we just need to make 5 grand. We should be pretty doable. Am I ever gonna buy a cat? Yes. Trust me when I say that's a very large issue at the moment. It's a very big issue in my world at the moment. Yeah, it would have been nice to get this filled though, and then we could have been looking at it this stream. Unfortunately not, probably reassess, but I might long retest to 62k. Looks like BTC wants to test EMA 200 on the H4. Yeah, that's slightly higher than where we are now. Slightly higher than where we are now. Oh wow, what a buyback from Render. What is going on with Roaring Kitty? Michael Krupa, appreciate the sub. Another tweet from Roaring Kitty. Where do you see that? Oh, I see it here. Farrell Bueller's Day Off. Am I holding on to any bags? Yes. My spot bags are... futures trading is like 5% of my stack right now. Less. Vast majority of my crypto is in spot at the moment. EMA 200. You're learning to trade because I didn't do well taking profits last cycle. There you go. Has he got almost 700k followers? Roaring Kitty? Because he's a legend. Man, like, invented stock, the stock meme market. Do I play with? What does that mean? Do I play with? Got 100k followers in the past 24 hours. Wow. Not bad. Why is it an issue? It's not an issue, but it's an ongoing topic of conversation. Getting a cat. So the only short I would consider, and it's not even like, I wouldn't consider it high probability or anything like that. Something like this. Something like that. But man, if we just continue to pump, then don't even bother. And to be honest, even if I did short, I would just be looking for something like this. You know what I mean? That's the gateway. Vanry started getting shilled. Vanry's constantly getting shilled on my timeline. I don't know anything about it. I made a post about it. Someone asked me my opinion. I just said I hadn't seen something get shilled this hard since C-Bot. And the boys didn't like that. The Vanry boys didn't like that. What are the chances Roaring Kitty got hacked? I think if he got hacked, we would get... There'd be more scam links, right? You don't think we'll ever do something like that again? Yeah, probably not. Everyone thinks they'll do 50k to 50 million like he did, with a lot of people buying his tweets and hope he does a ticket. Oh, a ticker, yeah, that'll boom. Lala said it's an influencer shield token, no utility. Yeah. Man, I spoke out about it once and I got angry DMs from guys that have followed me for years, so. So, photo. You asked him in VC? Okay. Probably just gonna get a front run on near. Might set orders for render just in case we get a little Doompa. It's a very similar setup to near. You know what? I might do that. Oh, look where the 200 EMA is. Oh, wow. Huh. Didn't even notice that. Okay. Something like that. I could see it. Yeah, I like that. Like a 6% stop. So yeah, basically that. Something like that. Do I know Shinigami on X? Yes, I do. You hear orders being placed. Exactly. This time we're going to finish the challenge, right? Right. Well, my track record is with challenges. I will say this. I've never blown a challenge. But my track record with challenges is... all of them have been early finishes. The best challenge I ever did was the 5K to the last 5K to 50K. I got to $14,000, and then I stopped. But that was actually the reason I stopped was because that was on BitGet, and I changed over to Woo. So that we were forced to stop by our CEX overlords. Well, we're off to a good start so far. The thing is, that's how I trade, right? Is like, if I'm trading on an account and I start trading badly, I won't continue to trade on that account. I'll TP or I'll reformat the account in some way. Oh, BTC going for it? I will change the parameters of the trading account. Because, what the fuck EMA is this? Oh yeah, sorry. I will change the parameters of the trading account because otherwise I'm always going to have it in my head that I need to make... That I'll always be comparing it to previous all-time high, or... I'll be like, in my head, I'll be like, okay, I just need to make $3,000 on this trade to get back to all-time high, and that fucks with my trade management. So for me, it's always easier to TP and just go back to, if it's a 15K account, just go back to 5K. Now that hurts when it comes to scaling, but I don't make my money trading futures anyway. The big money for me in the last year has been spot. I've probably made like less than 30K trading futures in the last year. Look at this, someone with a 5 million fucking market order here. 79 BTC market order. Boom. You have to pull the trigger. He's gonna get trapped. Tate pump Jimmy. Is there a tweet? Your size in futures will increase the more your system solidifies if you're TPing 5-digit swings next year. Yeah, again, I don't think I'm ever going to be one of these guys like Miz or high stakes capital, you know, regularly turning over 7 figures on futures. Just not sure is in my style. I think this year has been the last 12 months have been pretty elucidating in that sense. Where I was like, I bought into some projects early last year and made like as much futures P&L as I would make in a year on one trade, you know what I mean? Music is cool vibes, I agree. Lol, just look at general chat and chroma. Oh. We must unite against the Matrix, GME, GameStop, or death. Jesus Christ. Any book recommendations on price action? Honestly, I've never read a price action book. My size is not size, that is correct. Woke up at Joe's Green. Trading meme coins according to BTC Momentum is a good strategy. Follow RSI and long, yeah. Most people overlook that. Spot is the real play. Yeah, I feel like the capacity to make life-changing money in spot it's much easier than in futures. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't know that many guys who made their wealth in futures. 100% they exist, 100%. But I think that number is small compared to the guys who made it just holding spot or even just on-chain plays. It feels like the predatory nature of markets is far more evident in perps trading. Tate is on a mad one. Called AMC and GMA pump 2 months ago on X. Oh, you did? Nice, John. That was Kimba? I don't think so. Shout out Kimba. I like Kimba. All the homies like Kimba. Please, what's that limit you just placed? It's render. It's on the screen, my man. The new OpenA model goes live in 1 hour. So what would that affect? WLD maybe? That is 100% all AI. Render what? WorldCoin and near, yeah. No one mentions the word spot outside of bull markets though. Yet I'll see Loma posting figures from a perp swing in a perma range trading market. Perp wealth Israel. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But I'm saying I'm basically saying that it's easier. I think the skill level required, skill and a little bit of luck as well, because I think anyone who says that you can make it in crypto without a tiny bit of luck is probably a bit disillusional. Sorry, probably a bit, disillusion is not the word I'm looking for, but incorrect, off the mark. I think the number of guys who've made it through spot plays, I think this skill ceiling is lower. Yeah, exactly. Perp trading is insane skill. But the thing is, like, getting into good spot projects is also, and holding that, it also takes a little bit of skill. Delusional. Maybe that was it. Not disillusioned. Sorry, skill floor, yeah. Yeah, you can tell I've been streaming for 3 hours. Me no English so good. Yeah, you know what? That might actually be a good place to call it. Orders open for near and render. I'll see what the market looks like. If BTC sweeps this high, as I said, that's the only short I would look at this level. Look for at this level. But I think you gotta be super cautious because we're still trading at the high time frame range though. And this shit can pump. It can pump so fucking quick. So just be cautious, right? Let's take one more quick look at the high time frame on BTC, right? Look at this chart, okay? Be very cautious. If this is a range, be very cautious about shorting the bottom of the range, okay? Because this shit can rotate higher in a fucking blink of an eye. So just be cautious. Or basically favors upside here. So just keep that in mind. You just got to be cautious. That said, I think a scalp short, something like this, I could see it. Just to here. Just this H4FPG. I could see it. I could see something like that. Not saying that you market enter as soon as you see this, but it's probably something like that. I can see something like that play out. Not sure though. Not sure. Wait for low time frame confirmation as always. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, thanks, Dick and Flex. All right, we're gonna call it there. Thanks, Mr. Velvet. You'll get it on Wednesday, exactly. You'll get it on Wednesday. See you, Joey. Yeah, we're back. We're back. What's up, Abdullah on YouTube? Just in time for the goodbye. We're back on Wednesday, same time, 1 p.m. UTC. Not sure am I going to stream on Twitter every day. We streamed on Twitter on Friday and today. We might go again on Wednesday. I'm not sure. Just depends. I'm still figuring out the whole thing, the whole multi-stream thing, and what the best way to do it is. But yeah, this was fun. So appreciate everyone for joining. Shout out the YouTube fam, as always. Got like 40 viewers in there today. And yeah, thanks everyone for joining on Twitter. And my main guys, the Twitch chat. If you're watching this on Twitter and you're wondering how do I engage, how do I chat, how do I talk to Follis, not that anyone wants that, but if you do want to engage with the community in this chat, YouTube chat or Twitch chat. I don't think Twitter have something equivalent yet, but yeah, thanks for being a mod extraordinaire, Tony. Thanks, Traybooks. Thanks, Joe. Phenomenix. Appreciate the follow. Thanks for the stream, bruv. Yeah, all right, we're going to call it there, guys. Thanks very much for joining today. We are back. You love my music taste. Thank you. We are back on Wednesday, 1 p.m. UTC. I will see you there. Until then, stay safe. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.